Get out, Naya. Close the door.
Stay Love Podcast is being brought to you today by F Your Feelings, the company where we don't give one F about how you feel.
Hi, you guys. You know, it is Wednesday, so that means it is time for
Stay Love Podcast!
And as you already know, this is Lovely and the Wonderful.
And the lit, always lit, top of the morning, this your boy Callie.
Do we have any current events going on that we need to talk about? Usually I'm a little prepared. I don't even know what's our current events.
Our current events.
The last rumor I heard was so I don't know who this Freddie person is, the rapper who got the porn star pregnant and then ghosted her. That was big on Twitter. Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah. I've heard about that. And I will be honest with you. Only because of the porn star that it is, and like just some of the wild stories of, her just coming out like, oh, I'm pregnant, and just randomness. So I'm like, I don't really know how to feel about that. I heard of Freddie Gibbs, but I can't tell you not one Freddie Gibbs song.
Let me heard of Freddie Gibbs. Well, my thing is, so she had receipts. Like she posted the I have never heard any of these songs. She posted. I'm just saying. Look, let me move the camera to the side. Make sure I can read more of this. I don't know any of this. But yeah,
I ain't never been in the car where one of my homeboys be like, "Hey, turn on that Freddie Gibbs." Like,
Well, my thing is, so she posted receipts. She posted the text messages between them to show that they actually did date, right? They did actually date. And he's telling her how he wants to have a baby with her and all this other stuff. And like, so you were shooting up the club. But my thing is, it was like it's one thing to get a porn star pregnant. They said, but you getting a gangbang porn star pregnant. They was like, out of all the porn stars you could have got pregnant, why would you choose that one? Do you really think it makes a difference which porn star it is if it's a porn star?
To a certain extent, no, but at the same time, yes. Because when you got to look back on that, it's like, shoot, Drake got a porn star pregnant.
They said technically she wasn't a porn star.
She was a porn star. It's just that
once it got
out, yeah. Once her name had got out there and stuff, they paid for a lot of her scenes and things. She wasn't like a major porn star, but she did have sex scenes and stuff like that. And she had a lot of nudes out there, but a lot of that stuff now is gone. Same thing with the Kim Kardashian movie. Like, technically she's a porn star and that's why she's famous. Now it's all this other stuff. But, it's the internet and you got enough money, you can get a lot of that stuff wiped out.
But my thing is, it depends. So, no, I feel like, I guess technically we are all porn stars.
No.
So you've never been on film?
I have, but I never sold it and I never put it out there for the public.
Well, my thing is, don't forget, because you brought up Kim Kardashian. Kim didn't sell hers. Ray J got pissed and he leaked it. And remember, you got to remember the whole story. Ray J got pissed and he leaked it.
We all know Mama Chris has something.
No. Ray J got pissed and he leaked it. And Mama Chris, being who she is, she capitalized off her daughter being put out there. That's who she is. Like, she made a way to make a dollar.
Even Ray J talked about them giving him the okay to put that video out. He has come out in some interviews talking about how Chris was all in on it. Yeah, we're gonna pull it up. Wait till after. We're gonna pull it up. Cause it was such a publicity stunt that it was sad, bro.
So you're only a porn star if you get paid to do it.
Yeah, if you put it out there for everybody to see and you're capitalizing on it and making money off of it, yeah, because if that's the case, we've all been actors. You ever been on camera and saying something that you really didn't mean? You're an actor now. Here's your Oscar.
Look, I'm an actor every day I go to work. I gotta act like I'm happy.
Exactly, but we not actors.
No, I feel like the whole Kim K thing, porn stars to stretch. But I just feel like the Freddie Gibbs thing. And then she posted, like she tweeted, she was like, "You ghosted me, like I don't have pictures with you opening your ass wide open, like all types of
I
stuff."
see that on Twitter.
People
I see
could like people like just post a picture. Like you cannot go. My thing is, first of all, it's your fault for getting a porn star pregnant. But for you to ghost her after you told her you want to get her pregnant, and then you mad that she didn't get the abortion. So I think that's
Right.
another topic that we're going to have to talk about because I have heard men say that women make themselves single mothers by having children that men ask you to abort.
Right. I totally agree with that.
Well, my thing is, but you knew you were going in there raw, and you knew that you weren't like you went in there raw and you shot off in there after you told her no, no, no. So you can't tell her I want to get you pregnant and I can't wait to get you pregnant, and then turn around and be like, you know what? I changed my mind. Just go ahead and get the abortion. That's not how it really works, though. You can't really have it both ways.
At the end of the day, yeah, because they had that conversation. It's not
So they
like
had
the
the
conversation
conversation for her to have it.
right. And then maybe you don't know what, like nobody knows what between that time and that time happened to the point where it's like, yeah, nah, I ain't even feeling having no kid with you
Well,
like that.
no, it was after she said she was pregnant. It was like, oh, well, I kind of struggle with the kids I have. Nigga, then what you shooting off for? Like, that's on him. That's on your body.
No, it's not because it takes two. It takes two. No matter how you want to shape
No,
it,
let me tell you why that's on your body.
club, who
If me
not.
and you both agree to have a child, you cannot wait until I'm like, okay, we agree to have this child. Yes, I'm
Mhm.
pregnant. And they be like, oh, I know, go get the abortion. You agreed with me. We had discussions to have this child.
Now he out of the agreement. So now it's like, well, no, I'm still gonna have it. Now I have to force this upon you, something that you said you didn't want.
Something
Now
that you
let's go.
said
Now
you want.
let's
Oh,
reverse it. Now let's reverse it.
no,
Now,
I think she
now
down bad. If a woman do that, she down bad too. If a
either
man
way, I
tells
feel
you,
like
it's no, either party is down bad. It's not a gender thing for me. If I agree with it,
because if you not with it no more, you not with it no more, and you can't force something that somebody's not with anymore to go through with it.
I just feel like don't go into agreement, right? Don't go into
That's
the
why I
agreement.
said we don't know what happened between them two instances.
No, she
Because
knows. Did you
that's
see
what
the
I'm saying.
text
Like
messages?
at first he was like, yeah, let's have it, right? Now from that time on, yeah, let's have it. Between that time into okay, oh, I'm pregnant. We don't know what that little stretch
No, she
happened.
showed the text messages. Like
That
everything. Let me
wasn't
tell you, I was everything seemed like it was cool until she actually got pregnant. And a lot of niggas do that. A lot of niggas okay with, oh, I want to get you pregnant. A lot of niggas say that. Now she's stupid for believing it. A lot of niggas say I want to get you pregnant when they up in that. If it feels
and
good
she
enough,
a porn star. I'm pretty sure she done had to get one before.
that won't
So
be
at this
said.
point, he already know it ain't even about him. It's about the meal ticket at this point. Where that's his L.
Well, she making money already.
What that mean? We can make some more.
What name a song?
Listen. We don't have to name a song because obviously he did something for us to be talking about on the day. Because I'd have heard the man. I'd have heard the man name plenty of times in the past, but I can't tell you that one song. I mean, I know you know who Common is. I can't tell you one song by Common.
Freddie Gibbs' net worth is $5 million.
That's more than me.
And what's her name?
Oh, something about sex. I don't know.
Current baby mama. That's what I said. Current baby mama.
Uh-huh.
How much money do you make
It
as
depends.
a porn star?
Well, it depends on how nasty you're gonna get. So I know the gangbang chicks get pretty good money.
She a gangbang chick.
Right. And he probably sat down and was like, dang, if I have a fucking baby with a gangbang chick, how am I supposed to explain this to the child?
But
How is
you
my son
did
supposed
it.
to go to school? Okay, like I said,
Wait, what's her
we don't
name?
know.
I
I
know. I
forgot
really
her
don't.
name.
My thing is, why do it though? That's a lot.
Mhm.
By Hub Star and Baby Mom.
I'm just like, hey,
I don't even know her name.
I'm like, hey, before he went too far on, the man said he didn't want to deal with that. So that was up to you. It went from I ain't trying to do that to well you gonna have to do it. And man, like now I don't want to. And that's her choice to keep it how it is. And you get ghosted, you get ghosted. That's the chance that you took. The type of dude that you pick, the type of chick that you are, that's the type of stuff that you
This
asking for
can't be
somebody.
her.
Is she funny looking?
No, that gotta be somebody else. Talking about for a network. That can't be her network.
What's her net worth?
This is 106 mil. That can't be her. That gotta be somebody else.
Mm. That just might be her.
That is her.
Yeah.
That's why she was paying that nigga phone bill. She said she cut his phone off.
Hey.
He 5 mil. Yeah, that ain't no real come up for her.
I mean,
That ain't no
easier.
payday for her.
I'm done. I'm not. I was talking about this before. I'm glad you're here.
Speaking of paydays or baby mamas, I don't know which direction you want to go in. You want to roll which clip you want to roll first?
You know what? Give me the second clip. Give me the second clip. Since we're already on that subject.
The baby mama subject?
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
That's what you wanted? Let me play it again for those. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Let me play that again for the person up in here. Let's see if you can hear it.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
All right, go ahead. You want that? That was your thing. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you take a look at that one. I had a couple of things to run with that one, but go ahead.
That's a contrary belief. There aren't actually as many deadbeat dads out there like the world will want you to think. But I'm not gonna say that there'll be a lot more deadbeat mothers. It'll just be a lot more easier to point them out. It'll be way easier to point them out. It'll be way easier to see like, oh, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And maybe that man needs to be over there and doing something. Because I know a couple. I know. I'm pretty sure you might know a couple. And it's always the thing of, oh, they're trying. It's like, are they though? Because if you actually have to, really, really go out there and actually really, really do it, I know that you'll be way better off. And I'm gonna just leave it like that. I'm gonna keep it peaceful.
Yeah, I think so for me because apparently people don't know what deadbeat means. Deadbeat does not mean paying child support. Deadbeat does not mean not being minimal or when it comes to being active. Deadbeat mean not being present. So let's just be clear. By default, you cannot be a deadbeat mother because by default you stuck with the motherfucker. So by default, no. Unless you're a mother that gives your child away, and this is no, you can shake your head, but by default, I can't be a deadbeat mother when I'm the one getting up feeding my child when they're crying. That's not like that counts as taking care of your child. So how is that deadbeat?
Some don't even do that.
No, that's not the thing. But guess what? Government assistance have nothing to do with you getting up taking care of your child. So when you talk about people being dead, when you talk about no, because you're bringing in money as if money is the only thing that makes a parent, and it is not. So this whole idea of there would be a lot of deadbeat mothers if it wasn't for government assistance, and let's be clear, you have the time you qualify for government assistance because the other parent is not financially helping you. You don't just qualify for government assistance. That's not how that works. And that's what I need people to understand. Because guess what? As a person that finally gets child support, child support counts as an income. So you do all of that goes against whatever you're trying to apply for. Oh, you get food stamps, do you get child support? Because that counts as a source of income. So my thing is, if you're not giving me child support, if you're not giving me any financial aid, then I'm capable of qualifying for government assistance. For government assistance, you get that because there's a deadbeat parent. But this whole idea of deadbeat is because of finances. That's not what make a parent a parent. Money is not what make a parent at all. And I need people to know, like as a parent, I need people to know that it's way more to being a parent than spending your money on your child. Because if you're a parent and you buy your child everything, and you're not emotionally there for your child, you're not really a parent. So this whole idea of money, this whole idea of government assistance, you'll be a deadbeat without government assistance. Like, no, that's bullshit. I have to call bullshit on that one. If you're a deadbeat, you're a deadbeat. It has nothing to do with government assistance. It has nothing to do
That's
with.
why do you think I said it will be a lot more easier to point them out? Because even with the government assistance, they still have some deadbeats out there.
Men and women.
I done ran across plenty of them. And just the trope of, oh, I'm there, you can be there and still not be worth anything. You can be there and not instill nothing into
So
your
what about
child.
the parents?
You can be there and not teach them anything. You can be there
So
and
what
literally
about
have
the
them
parent
running
that's not
wild.
there at all?
It's either, for one, when it comes down to that.
No. You're not answering my question.
The ones that there, I mean, the ones that's not there, the ones that they deadbeats too. But it's just the ones who are, oh, I got them, so now I get this, and it's just a fight. And we all know when it comes down to the court system, 95, I ain't gonna say 95, I'm gonna say 85% of the time, men gonna take that L in the court system because for one, they don't want to have to go through that fight. They don't want to have to do the evilness in between the courts and all of that. Like, I got homeboys that's dealing with it right now, and these are good dudes. These not no run of the mill, just out here having babies with everybody.
When it comes to the whole parenting thing, a lot of people have this grand scheme or this grand notion of there's a whole bunch of evil baby mamas. Like that, like that's a really no. Let me tell you. Let me explain this. That's the narrative that run rampant. We also have this narrative as if you can't co-parent when you're a baby mom or baby daddy. There's so many different dynamics that when it comes to parenting that people do not talk about. Like my friend, like E, the one that has been on the show. E and his child's mom, they co-parent like no other, and they're really, really good at co-parenting. There's no child support involved, nothing. They are a really great example of how it works to co-parent. Myself, I'm a single mom, but I'm not a single mom that's trying to beef with nobody. I'm not really trying to run down no court. Hey, you don't pay child support. I am not calling those people to tell them that you're not paying child support because I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Like so, and then you have some men. I know some dads that single dads that raise them by themselves, and the mom do absolutely nothing. So when you're a parent, there's so many different things, but people always have a different narrative that they want to spin. Oh, my baby mama just tripping. They'll never say why baby mama tripping. Or, oh, I asked you to pay for these school shoes, and then you got mad because I needed $20 for school shoes. And you didn't want to give me $20 for school shoes. People omit stories to spend things so that they want to spend. Thankfully, with me, I'm just honest. I don't give a fuck. Other people need a sob story or need somebody to rally in their corner. I don't give a fuck. If you know me, I'm gonna get out the mud for mine. But this whole notion of more deadbeat moms without government assistance, I just don't understand why we hold women to a certain level that we don't hold men to. A deadbeat is a deadbeat. They're not involved.
There's always, like you said, the trope of the evil baby mamas. Literally, you can be a good dude, be there from the very beginning, and you're always going to be looked at as a deadbeat dad, no matter what you do. Whether you got the kid with you or not, you're always going to be looked at as a bad guy.
But that's not
we can kill that. I mean, that's really how it's always looked at. No matter how you feel,
I'm gonna be really the women that I know, I'm gonna tell you, women that I know that date men with kids. As long as you're doing for your child, if you have your child, I've never heard them say, "Oh, he a bad dad." Women always. Let me tell you, a man can do the bare minimum as a dad and get pat on his back for doing it. I kid you not, because we expect so little from men. We expect, like at this point in society, we don't really expect men to show up, right? So in society, we expect so little from our men that you do the bare minimum, and it's like, oh my God, he's so great, so forth and so on. Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about how we expect the world from one side, right? Because if I go drop off my child and I disappear, everybody would drag for filth for that woman
It's
because
because
he's less than a
it's
mother.
because
Mother should know
men
better.
are normally we're normally looked at as the predators. We're always looked at as the get your people. So that's why they don't expect too much from men when it comes to children, because as soon as you see a man do too much with children, it's a red flag. No, and the only thing that I can say, especially for us, the black community, it's already been proven. We got some of the best dads out there.
Oh,
Like
my dad was great.
we're
My
the
dad
ones who
everything.
we're the ones who are look. We gonna change diapers. We gonna give bags. We gonna do all of that. We gonna read to. We gonna do all of that. But it's just a society thing that men are always looked at as the aggressive. You know, something that's gonna cause harm. So that's why when you do see a man with a child doing anything, and it's like, oh, look at that, because they put that stigma on us when that's not really us.
I need people to know the reality of the situation is women are not natural nurturers, as we like to put out in society. That is false.
It's been proven that women are the top farmers of children.
Have you met them? Have you met them? Have you met the children?
Yeah, well, trust me, I
Have you
have.
met them? Right?
But that just comes with the. I
No,
guess
I'm
that.
just saying, like we have this fake thing in society that women are naturally nurturers and that we should be naturally caring. As if we don't get tired, like no matter what you push through, blah 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 blah. And that's not really the case. Like just because I'm a woman don't mean I'm going to be super affectionate. Like that is not the way that it really works. But society puts this notion that women have to be mothers, so we are here to be mothers. Fucking at this point, y'all know I used to don't say this, but at this point, just call me a fucking birther. Because I love my kids, but them motherfuckers get on my nerves. My kids are the world to me. My kids mean everything to me. But them motherfuckers get on my nerves. I think this past month, I have said fuck them kids so many times, and I meant it with my whole heart. Like, fuck them kids. Them kids have got on my nerves. I love them. I kiss them. I'm not a deadbeat, but fuck them kids. And if you don't have children, you won't understand. So fuck them kids. Like, it is what it is. If anybody feels otherwise, fuck you too. I'm just
Everybody, that is something that has been said a whole lot these past few years. I've been hearing lots of people saying "fucking kids."
Bro, I love my kids. My oldest one, shout out to him. He graduates on Wednesday, so we might have an episode Wednesday. We might not. I'm not really sure what we're doing at this graduation. I'll keep y'all posted, of course, on Instagram, or Twitter or whatever. But he graduates from high school. That motherfucker is so ungrateful. Like, fuck that nigga. Like, that's how I feel now. Like, everything I do for my kids. I keep my job for my kids. Because if not, I could have been quit my job and go work at McDonald's and make 15, 18, whatever an hour and just support myself. I could
I'm
have quit
telling you.
jobs a couple of times if I didn't have children. So, and guess what? I don't get government assistance because a bitch could use food stamps right now. I got 4 of them to feed. I hope his freshman year of college he qualified for food stamps so he can feed himself.
Yeah, he can.
Because I'm tired.
Sure, he can qualify right now. While you playing, we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna tell you about that.
He 18 already. He going to apply. It's time he graduate from high school.
Go ahead. Let him know he paying bills now. Whatever food is brought to the household, that is his food. he accounted for. He'll give him about a good 150 maybe.
And that's all he needs.
That's all we need.
He don't even got to give me nothing. Just get out my pockets.
I would be good.
I'm just saying, but this whole idea about government assistant, deadbeat mom, niggas think they be speaking and they don't. I just feel like if you're a deadbeat, you're a deadbeat.
He was speaking. He was though. Like I said.
I disagree.
It'll be a lot easier to spot them out. It'll be a whole lot easier. I know some I know some who literally just sit around all day. They don't help their kids with nothing. They don't do nothing for their kids. The only clothes they got is their uniform. And they just sit around and just wait for that stuff to hit. They wait for their stamp to hit. They wait for their food, they child support. They try to go get another dude to get them pregnant so they got some more income. They literally just had a girl on TikTok breaking down like, why would I have 6 kids with one dude when I can have 6 kids by 6 different dudes and get 6 different checks? And I'm looking like, yo, what? And it's like, yeah, she like when I said she
never thought
broke
about
the
that.
math, she broke the math down. She was like, because if I,
It's
she was
like
like,
$500 per child.
right, and she broke the math down. It was like, girl, y'all better get with the game. And I'm just like,
That's $3,000 a month.
exactly.
Shout out to her.
She don't get two. She don't get two shits about them kids. She don't have rent low because she gets Section 8. Like, you don't really got to go and put in that work like an actual parent have to go and put in that work. That's all I'm saying. It'll be a lot easier to spot them. That's all I'm saying. Because I've done seen some, and it's like you see it from the outside, you be like, man, she got all them kids. I be seeing them, they be outside playing. She call them in to eat, and then you get around and you seeing, you be in the just sitting in the room from 7 to 7, not doing nothing. You ain't ironing no clothes. The kids are basically raising themselves. You just there to get your money. On the weekend, they in the house. Where your mom at? I don't know. Y'all ate today? No, we waiting on her to get back. She at the D shop shaking ass. Like, it'll be a lot easier to spot them out. And I'm only speaking on this from personal because I was so close to calling CPS on this one chick, like I couldn't do it no more. She done went all the way to Texas. 2 sons in elementary. And they just at home by themselves. Oh, I left them the food stamp card. What you mean you left them the food stamp card? These is kids.
Right.
So no, it would be a whole lot easier to spot them. But it's, oh, they got some clothes on their back, they eating. I ain't no deadbeat. No, that's trash. You're a deadbeat still. You can have a dog and still feed your dog every day, but you can be a horrible owner. That's why I don't, no ma'am.
So we gonna say that we agree to disagree on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's because I'm an actual single mother that, get it out the mud. But this next topic, look, so whoever's watching this video is like 3 minutes long. I don't know if I'm gonna play the whole video, but this video here,
I gotta play the whole video.
I can't even play this a minute. Look, y'all, this video, wait.
Who's right in this situation? And don't pay for my food.
Really? You put the phone out?
Yeah, really? I put my phone out.
What steak is so good? That's cool.
If you invite somebody, don't y'all expect them to pay for your food? You Baby, invited me here.
Don't you expect it? Like, I don't pay for women if I can't touch them. Y'all look like y'all think because you pretty, I'm supposed to be just cashing my money.
The point of the date is to get to know each other.
We didn't know each other. I'm gonna eat. You pay for your food. I pay for my own food, right?
That wasn't part of the. When you invited me on a date, I expected you to pay. I don't have any money, and I told you that. And you still gonna sit here and eat in front of me?
Why would you come to a date with no money?
I thought you was gonna pay. You invited me. I didn't make plans. You made the plans.
So a couple of things, right? So before we start with his behavior, let's address hers, right? You do not go anywhere. Ladies, if you hear me, you don't go anywhere without having your own money in your pocket.
Not at all.
Even if you don't have your own money in your pocket, you better have a phone number you can call and say, come pick me up. Because the way it's looking, because I think some of the comments were like, why is she sitting there filming? I think he brought her to wherever they were too. So he picked her up and took her there to sit there and eat in front of her. And she said, I told you I didn't have any money. And yet you still picked me up to bring me here. So my thing is, if you don't even have a friend to call, because let me tell you, I go somewhere, I tell my friends I'm sharing my location. First of all, I'm always going to have a way to get home. And I'm always going to have somebody to ride for me, period. So anybody watching, if we try to pull this, somebody always going to ride for me. But that's what she messed up.
Yeah,
But
no.
please, I'm gonna let you go first on his behavior. Please address his behavior.
Nah, he a complete dickhead. But that was funny. That boy said, that tastes so good. He a whole dickhead. Hey, that
So let
that
me
was
tell you, my
funny.
issue is this. So the chick told you I didn't have any money. You asked her out. She told you I don't have any money. You proceed to pick her up and you bring her out to eat. But then you made the comment and said, I don't pay for food for women
I
I
can't
can't
touch.
touch. My
You
thing
know
is,
what?
but if you look at the top of the video, wait, let me see. I don't know if y'all can see.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate?
How the
Who's
hell do
right
you
in
invite
this
me on a date
situation?
and don't pay for my food?
Really? You put the phone out?
Yeah.
So the top of it says Denny's, that they had Denny's. If you think you about to touch me over a grand slam at Denny's, nigga, you got me fucked up. You really think a grand slam?
Motherfuckers is touching for $1 sandwich from McDonald's in a guard. That's
But
$11.
that's what they're touching the wrong bitches because this is the chef.
But all I'm gonna say is, I felt like he was being petty when he said that. Like he probably tried to get a hug or something when he seen that, and she was like, like that. But even if that wasn't the case, he a dickhead. But that was
So my
funny.
thing is, I should have let the video play a little bit longer. As the video plays, he goes on and say, "Well, are you coming over tonight?"
Oh,
So
he a
no, it
dickhead.
wasn't more. It wasn't just about a hug. It's one thing. It was about a hug, but you asked her something about going over. She was like, "No, like no, I can't come over. Like no, I'm not coming over tonight." And my thing
It's
is,
too many variables too, because it's like, all right, bro, how comfortable is you to do that? Like, how long y'all been talking? For one, like, how long y'all been talking? Because ain't no way this some first date come out type thing. Like,
I
there's
hope
no
it's
way.
not.
If
I hope it's
so,
not.
boy, you a bold nigga. Cause ain't no way.
So
And
speaking of, oh no, keep running it. I got a story. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, if that was the first time them like going out or something, that was dirty. If they been having like a little back and forth, and he probably, I ain't gonna lie, if they been having some back and forth and he already saw how she was gonna play it when he offered some food or something, oh now you wanna go out with me? I would have done the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's been too many
So you done
times,
picked
buddy,
her up from her house, brought
but
her
I
out.
wouldn't have been like, oh, I can't touch you. So nah, I just would have been like, oh dang, he ain't been nowhere. Oh wow. Well, I'm just here to get you know you did. I wouldn't have sat there and ate in her face, but I wouldn't have paid for nothing. Nah. Cause it's like, oh, you want to come holler at me now when I gotta come out of pocket just to get to know you. You don't want to chat back and forth. It's a, oh, let's go after I'm offering up something. Nah, I don't like that. That's why I'm like, it's too many open variables
I just feel
because
like when it comes to a date, if you ask me out, you're paying for the date.
and if you ask him out, he paying for the date.
If I ask you out, oh, I can strike my card. I ain't never.
See, but now it's not a lot of ladies out there though, because they be like, oh, we out together. And I thought you was
Oh, well,
paying
I
for my.
will say this,
That happened to me before, and I'm looking like, damn, but you asked me out, which I
but
was
I'm gonna
already
tell
ready
you,
to
it
pay.
depends on the tax bracket too. If you make more money than me, fuck that, you still paying. Now, if I make more money than you, if I make more money than you, then I'm gonna go ahead and strike my card. If we had the same tax bracket, I'll pay. But if you make more money than me, nigga, swipe that card. Like, I'm just
Oh,
saying,
because man, that man want to feel treated.
he get treated after he treat me a couple of times. Look.
See, that's what that man said. He wasn't about to pay for nothing. Can't touch right there a couple
So
times.
speaking of, I did go on a date before, right? Went on a date. Dude asked me to go somewhere with him to go meet his cousin somewhere. So go on a date. While we at the date, apparently dude ended up having to put somebody out the place that we at because he worked for security. So while he there, I'm shopping. I'm like, this our first date. Dude really like doing work. I shop. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and shop and mind my business. This ain't got nothing to do with me. So I was like, I should make you pay for it. He was like, that's cool. He paid for it. He paid for the clothes. Like, oh, I picked out. First of
What a
all, before
nice
you make that face, it was only $18. It was only $18. It was not like a a large amount of money. Let's just get that clear, right?
Nah, well, before I was in this lovely relationship, I started looking at every move as an investment. And if I knew that I was not really about to take you no type of serious, I wasn't trying to cuff up with you or nothing like that. I'm not about to spend no money. Like
Well,
if it's,
wait, it gets better.
and I'm gonna tell you this, I've never had to until I took somebody serious. I never had to, and I
So
ain't
we
decided.
leave there and we go to the arcade Emporium. Shout out to them. I really do like that place. There's a bar and it's arcade. Um, no, Emporium. It is on St. Claude, in Elysian Fields. I like it. It's a nice little spot. The drinks are kind of high, so if you're going there, the drinks are high. But
I pregame before I go anywhere.
yeah, so I go to pay. There's no food either, but I go. Yeah, but I really go for the games. Like y'all know, I'm a nerd at heart. So I go to play the games. So we went there, and he kept wanting to wager for touching. Like, oh, if you beat me in this, I get a hug. If you beat me in this, if I beat you, I get a kiss. Like all of that. I was like, that's real creepy. I said, I hope you don't think that $20.
You ain't never watched Love and Basketball?
I hope you don't think that $20 entitled him to anything. I was like, to anything. I was just like, he was kept trying to touch and hug and whatever. It just was so much. It gave off desperate, in my opinion.
Man, that man was probably trying to be cute. He thought he was being cute, like Love and Basketball. That's what I got from it just now.
If you beat me in this, I get a kiss. You did. So let me tell you, the date was the same.
Especially for you to actually
was
like the games and know how to play. Yeah.
So the date was the same day that me and the guy had met.
Oh no, that's creepy. I thought y'all was like talking. Yeah, no, that's creepy. Shoot,
Going
you don't
out
know.
with the same day. Tried to kiss on me the same day. Everything. Like all of this is the same day that me and he and I met. Nah, not doing it. Yeah, I think that's creepy. Big side eye.
We ain't doing that. I don't know, first day. I be looking at people like this. Don't touch me. You know, we be cool.
I was like, can you just get to know me? And I was playing about the clothes, but hell, once you pull out your card to swipe, I'ma take it. Ain't no damn fool.
Sure.
If you gonna pay for it,
you should have known. You should have known how desperate he was once he paid for some shit after the first time I was meeting you.
It was $20. What's $20?
Everything.
Possibly.
Everything.
I need not to downplay that $20 because $20 go far on your gas. Well, no, it don't, but you know that could have been gas money.
Especially when you clock in and out for that. Everything. I don't care if it's $1. I don't even give my dollars to the bums on the street. I only can contribute to hustlers. And I gotta see a hustle for a little while before I contribute $1. I don't give up nothing easily. That's weird. Like if you give up, I don't care what it is or who you are. If you give up anything too easy, one, it ain't mean nothing to you. Two, you didn't have to work for it. And three, it didn't mean nothing to you. So why should it mean anything to me?
You feel that way about that too?
Yeah. Because if I can get it with no effort, anybody can.
That's not true. No, that's just me being real. That I'm gonna be honest. That's not necessarily true.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell me I have a?
It is.
Look, I have a.
Because one thing, they always say, there's always somebody that's bigger and better than you that come around. So there's always gonna be somebody that's better than me. And if you gave it up to me easily, whoever better than me is gonna get it just as fast.
So if a chick meets you and she vibing with you, say within a week.
Mm-hmm.
If she
that's a week though. Nah, anybody go past the week, we getting that. Vibe's too strong. Now, like on the first day, second day type of thing, it's a little sketchy. But after the first week, I'd have been got there.
I don't have no words. Like I have no words.
2023. What you think we out here for?
A week though?
Yeah, free
I
trial.
mean, so how soon is too soon? If a
The
week
first
is
day.
not too soon.
The first day.
The first date is too soon?
Way too soon.
The first date or the first date? Because what if you're talking to this person and then the first date, she gives it up?
It
I got
depends
questions.
on like your definitions of talking. Cause like we just texting, then that's still the first day because you just texting. They not around, you know. But like if it's somebody like you go, you in college or something, you see them in class or you like work with them and you always around them, and then that first date, that don't really count because you're kind of always around. But like that's what I'm saying. Like first date of
But
really
a week?
kicking it, yeah, because by then you already made your mind up. Shit, we grown. What we here for?
You said it's 2023. You popping it off on the first week. Y'all heard it here first. First week we opening we opening pockets.
I'm tell you right now, anybody that's out here talking about some, oh, I make them wait, they alone.
Wait, don't do that to me.
They alone.
I've,
They're
I've,
alone.
I've made.
They're alone.
Don't
Ain't
shame.
nobody waiting. Ain't nobody. I'm on my Kevin Samuels right now. Waiting for what? What we waiting for?
Why
We
not?
passed all of that. What we waiting for?
But why not wait?
Why wait?
To build a deeper connection.
I don't connect. I. What do you mean? To build a deeper connection. We ain't connected there. Ain't don't connect.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back.
Nah, man. That shit dead. You gonna be alone? And I'm only saying that because of this day and age, ain't nobody really just talking to one person. Everybody got them a little lineup. Even when you dating somebody nowadays, your replacement is just sitting in the back of the DMs waiting for you to mess up on both sides.
Not mine. I'm doing it wrong. Fuck.
That's all I'm saying. You over here waiting. You gotta solidify. You gotta mark your territory. You gotta get in where you fit in. You
This
know
shit
what I'm
on.
saying? You can't sit here and play because guess what? While you over here talking about some weight, it's somebody right now talking about some man. You playing? Come here. I'm not about to wait. I'll be back.
But if you like me, aren't I worth waiting for?
And if you like me, aren't I'm worth not having to wait?
No.
That's how you sound. Like
No. No, because it's
I'm gonna say it like this. Yes and no, depending on how you want to go.
we gonna put okay. So
One, nobody's not about to keep playing chase or waiting around for somebody who quote unquote like me because now it's like shit.
So waiting to have sex after a month is too long.
After a month?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's too long.
All right, so this is definitely going to be a poll on the Say Love podcast Instagram page.
I'm trying.
Because
I
we
waited
need to know.
a whole month for some trash ass. I want my money back. What you mean?
So this is definitely going to be a poll of how long is too long. Week. How long is how long is too long, or how soon is too soon? Because I just don't understand what's the issue with waiting. And I'm not saying that I always wait, because I definitely don't always wait. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. I don't care if it's the first night, second night, first week, third week, whatever. Whenever the mood strikes, that's when I'm gonna strike. It is what it is. But I just feel like people should have the right to wait. They should reserve the right to wait.
If you want to wait, that's perfectly fine. But you can't expect for somebody to sit around and wait for you.
I do like that.
Like that's where I'm really getting at. Because it's like, okay, we can wait all you want to, but it's like, shit, what about me? You know? But I gotta go off of what you want. All right, I'll wait. But I'm not about to sit here and wait for you forever.
So let's see what the recap is. Because I'm looking at the time. Recap is Freddie Gibbs is out here opening his ass cheeks for
Put that picture out.
no.
Thank God.
Freddie Gibbs is out here opening his ass cheeks for the baby mama that he ghosted, who was worth $106 million while he only worth $5 million, and he don't want to have this baby with her. So it was not a paycheck. And while we're on the topic of money, because who that is just my baby mama, apparently there will be a lot of deadbeat baby mamas if it was not for government assistance.
No, they'll be easier to spot. They're already out there. They already deadbeats. They'll just be a lot easier to spot.
Lovely and Kelly disagree on this topic. And we can both agree that last dude in that video was a clown ass dude. You know, just because you take a woman on a date does not mean she gotta bend it over, bust it open for you.
No.
Like, just because, especially not for no grand slam. This nigga took her to Denny's. You took her to Denny's. And don't get me wrong, I like Denny's. I like Denny's. But you're not about to tell me I'm gonna bend it over, bust it open for a grand slam. I'm not. Can you at least spend a little money, some real money on her? For a grand slam, my nigga? Bend it, bust it open for a grand slam?
You just playing when he was like, this steak is so good.
Who's right in this situation?
And don't pay for my food.
Really? You put the phone out?
Yeah, really? I put my phone out.
What steak is so good? That's cool.
If you invite somebody.
You happy? Oh, you over there dying laughing. This dude here, bro. I'm pretty sure. I think he froze, y'all. I think he froze. He had me play that video for him and his phone done froze. But yeah, look, we can play that video 1,000 times. I can never agree with a dude that only do stuff for a woman so he can get vagina. If you feel that hard up behind some vagina, I need you to go drive to your nearest corner. Or if you're in New Orleans, drive up Chef, and you can go ahead and pay for something. You go ahead and pick one and pay for it. And I bet you it still costs more than that grand slam that you was eating. Y'all know where Kelly at. Yeah, I must say he went out. But I do want to take this sign. I used to do words of wisdom. I let him do words of wisdom. But y'all already know his words don't always be too wise. But I do want to take this time, of course, to always say thanks to those who tune in. Whether you tuning in live, whether you tune in later on, we are always grateful for support. Without you, we would not be here. Hell, without you, I'd probably be out my damn mind because, hell, doing it for the viewers, right? We doing it for y'all. Input, whatever y'all want to talk about, let me know. I will be posting on Instagram that poll because I want to know how soon is too soon or is it worth the wait? Or should we even wait? That might be a yes or no poll. Should you wait to have sex? Yes or no? You know? So, hey, thank y'all for tuning in. As always, I'm going to tell you, be yourself, love yourself, accept yourself because there's no one else like you. And until next time, you guys, good night.